Hello everybody joining us on YouTube, watching this as episodes after the stream. Welcome to this playthrough of Against the Storm. We are starting cycle 2. We've just gone and grabbed our bronze seal. So the first thing we're going to do is jump into the smoldering city and see what upgrades we can grab. There you go, we have 5 deeds to go and grab. Reforge the bronze seal, claim the reward. We have, beneath the mask, your identity fades into an insignificant. All that matters is your unwavering service to the kingdom. It's a home decoration. Discover 30 glades, 50 more experience. Complete 30 orders, 50 more experience. Trade goods worth 600 amber. Not bad. And then our last one, win a game having gained at least 5 reputation points through resolve. We don't quite get 50 reputation points or 50 experience points to get us to level 6. We instead get a road sign. So close, yet so far. Let's have a look at our... In fact, I'm not going to look at the upgrades quite yet because we have something to do in our home. Oh look, there's our Viceroy coat and Viceroy mask. Aren't you in a good mood? Loki looks at you with interest. Any news to share? I did it. I reforged the seal. You look at that! You actually made it. Well done, that must have been quite the challenge. But as much as I hate to burst your bubble, you should know that it is not the end of your journey. This is only the beginning. Yeah, I know. Keep it up, kid. You're a fast learner. The Crown has already recognized your efforts a little more, and you may even be allowed to venture near the Gold Seal one day. Well then, would you look at that? And so, let us look at our upgrades. Although, in fact, I do want to have a quick check. In our deeds... And, I don't know if it would come under maybe exploration. Prosperity, industry, general. I feel like it should be under exploration. Because... these are the ones I've already gone and done. I think you get a deed for doing the different buildings on the map. But I'm not too sure. Near an abandoned settlement modifier. A game near the barren lands modifier, coral forest biome, levitating monument modifier. There you go. These are all the ones that I was thinking of because there's 3 currently on the map. But anyway, let's go to our upgrades. Let's scroll down a bit. We do have one additional choice when picking cornerstones, which puts me into +1 cornerstone reroll charge per settlement. One additional option to choose when picking blueprints. That's quite a nice one. You gain 30 seconds of time after reaching maximum impatience to try and save your settlement. Embarkation bonuses. I do want to get the houses under essential buildings. That is something I was starting to push through. So... every settlement starts with additional resources. You can extract infused water from geysers located in glades and use it to power engines in production buildings to boost their performance. So that's quite a nice one. Let's grab this, because I have 1 additional blueprint. I do want to grab at least... keep going 1 further up the house. All gathering nodes get a permanent +1 to available charges. And more to the point, the beaver house. So we have the human and the beaver house. Next we have the lizard and then the harpy house. And so I can't actually afford anything else. We need more food supplies, food stockpiles. Oh, I could come back because I've gone and missed an extra cornerstone pool. Yeah, let's actually go and grab that. And like I said, so the next one, I'm going to keep pushing the housing. It's just an extra little bit of resolve, especially on the lizard front, because lizards have very low resolve thresholds that I think could be very, very nice. We have a bronze seal. Let us... whoops, no, I didn't actually want to go back to the home. Let's leave the smoldering city. And so let's have a look. So we have our bronze seal up here, which we've already managed to grab, gotten the consequences. And so we have a lead seal down here, another bronze one here, and a lead seal here. Okay, so we can either go down left or down right. As we have these two here, I'm going to attempt to do one of these, I think. And so I think we might go down left. We've also got a couple of these points of interest on the way as well. Bit more barren, by the looks of it, coming down right. So we're going to come down left. And so I think we're going to start. We're going to attempt to take on this haunted forest modifier. Sometimes viceroys condemn their people to a terrible fate. Dangerous and vitamin glade warnings are disabled. Special reward, royal resupply. So we're going to come down this way. And I think it's going to have to be this square, the coastal grove. We get the strider, and there's a lot more weeds and marsh, etc. And so we will then attempt to potentially get through these two as well. So looking at this square, we have, looking at our summary, let's actually look at conditions. After using bait 150 times in your fishing huts, you will unlock the ability to sacrifice algae in the ancient hearth to reduce hostility. Not bad. And then we get the Strider Port. We do get algae, vegetables, and salt from the trees that we cut down. Severity is taxing. There you go. We will get a royal resupply. I'd like to choose from one of 3 prizes. 5 seal fragments, 2 fields of additional embarkation points range, or 4 reserve embarkation points. And so, I think, looking at it, I'm gonna hit with harpies. We'll get coats. Although I do always like starting with beavers. Woodworking and engineering. How are we on? There's an average amount of fertile soil. We're likely to get berries. We're not looking too good on meat, to be honest. Roots, fish, some reeds, some algae. Alchemy and cloth need. Now the problem is that I'm still not great with the recipes, if I'm honest. Biscuits, pickle good, coats. I mean, coats made out of cloth. Cloth I can make out of reeds, which is, I do know that one. Incense I actually have no idea what I can make out of. But biscuits and pie generally need wheat. Pickled goods I can make out of berries if I can find a decent source. Do you not know? I am going to go with harpies and see what happens. We'll get 2 extra villagers, and then let's come across and what are we getting? We're selling some eggs, some roots, some coats, and some boots. Coats and boots will help immediately with the harpy resolve. Let's start with a little bit of extra wood. Get a bit of fast building up and running. Then I'll take the root. And we're going to take stone. I don't know if that's particularly the right choice. Like I said, I'm the beginning initial what exactly is going on is light root and corruption. I'm going to try veteran. Could be a very, very stupid thing to try. This does mean that we need still 14 resolve. We get 140 experience this time, except there is blight rot and corruption. Not even sure what that means. Let's find out. Okay, so here we are. We have the standard looming darkness. We have -5 penalty to resolve. As long as we have housing, though, it is null and void. That's fine. Humidity in this region is unbearable. Fuel consumption at heart is increased by 20%. Ouch. Sickening smell is in the air. Villagers need something to help them focus. Time between breaks is reduced by -33%. As long as we have a service, we're good. And the last one, devastating storms. Extra. Basically, it's like a looming storm, but worse. And this happens in a drizzle effect. The salty air makes it easier to preserve food. Food production speed is increased by 80% during drizzle season. And then yes, we have the algae and Strider Port. So we also have a haunted forest. Okay, so let's go have a quick look at the map. Of course, we have our Strider Port, which we start next to. Oh, this is what it meant by it turns off warnings. It doesn't tell me which glades are which. Well, I'm going to go for this being a devastating one straight away because it's huge. And then we've got a couple of small ones as well. Okay, we start with 3 available blueprints, and we've got some lizards, which is interesting. I should have been starting with 5 harpies. Instead, it's gone 5 and 5. That's okay, although we don't really have any source of meat on this one, apparently. Although, we do have insects, which I believe they can be used to make skewers and jerky. Harpy Firekeepers can teach global villagers how to be more nimble and agile. Global carrying capacity is increased by 5. That's because I have a harpy here. So, going down to housing, we have, of course, beaver and human housing as a standard. We don't have any beavers or humans. And so let's start with a Woodcutter's Camp. Avoid glades except marked. And I'm actually going to go and put another one just in here. And we do start with, we've got some small field of reeds and a worm-tongue nest. Let's get a small trapper's camp. That will, of course, be... Oh, see, look. I was counting my number of resolve. Whoops, my bad. No, we started with two lizards and 8 harpies. And then the other thing we can grab is the reeds. All right. That I'm going to take one out of you for now. Put you into getting reeds. And also our standard path building. That down from the start as well. Hopefully they build that last, however. Let's have a look at our blueprints. We're now getting 4 choices. Tea, dye, and jerky. That is quite a nice starting. As is the weaver. As is the stamping mill. As is... Although temple is incense and scrolls. What are my services on harpies again? It is education. For you, it is the training hall. Yes. Okay, so we don't have a way to make scrolls yet. Blight rot is a dangerous parasite that can infect buildings in your settlement. The most common source of blight rot is rain punk technology, a side effect of using rain engines in your production buildings. However, you may also encounter blight rot in the wild, in glade events or forest mysteries. Blight rot accumulates gradually over time. When it reaches a certain threshold, blight rot cysts will begin to appear on buildings. Each building can have a maximum of 3 blight rot cysts. Once this limit has been reached, blight rot will start spreading to nearby buildings. At first, blight rot cysts remain dormant, but during storm season, they awaken and begin corrupting the ancient hearth, indicated by a progress bar above the hearth and in the hearth's UI when selected. When the progress bar reaches the end, the negative effect will trigger, killing a number of your villagers. The more active blight rot cysts there are, the faster the corruption progress. To combat the spread of blight rot, you need to build blight posts and create a resource called Purging Fire. Blight rot cysts are invulnerable for most of the year, but during storm season they open and become vulnerable. This is when blight fighters can go around the settlement and burn them down. Removing a cyst will not only slow down the corruption process, it will also remove some of the accumulated corruption from the hearth. The ancient hearth can also be reinforced by building and upgrading other small hearths in your settlement. Okay, so it looks like it only affects the ancient hearth as opposed to other hearths. And it uses Purging Fire, which it doesn't look like I have any of. Oh, yeah, hang on. And that's Wildfire Essence. Okay. City buildings. Small storage for Purging Fire. Blight fighters will use it to restock their fuel when fighting blight rot in the storm. And a blight post. We'll prepare Purging Fire during drizzle clearance seasons. Let's have a check. I can make Purging Fire. It simply costs fuel, basically. Okay. I have a very limited ability of what I'm actually able to make. Just the crude workstation and the makeshift post. And so having beavers on this one would actually be really good, to be fair. So I'd love it if I got beavers third. Realizing that's what it takes to purge blight rot. So let's just get things going, because we've got a lot of building to do anyway. And so we are going to, I think, get better fabric, because I'd like to be able to make coats, and plus boots does help on both of them. Although it's a low production yield, it does help on both of them. So let's go and pick good fabric. I think fishing hut is a must for this level. Although growing berries is also, I think, kind of a must. I'm going to make it so I can grow berries. I don't want to run out of food. Ale, incense, pickled goods, copper, training gear, pie, skewers, biscuits, porridge, bricks, pottery, and crystallized dew. Let's go and grab that. And those are our 3 so far. So we won't get the plantation quite yet. We could quite happily get the weaver. Have everyone build their buildings and start to gather their resources. We've got one little harpy left, building us some paths. Blight rot. Okay, we are going to straight away push through to this small glade, see what we can get. Trade routes. This is on about village to village trade routes. I do know about that. Let's keep putting down the paths, slightly increasing villager speed. And our first cornerstone. Gain 1 villager every time you discover a new glade. Not bad. Learn how to be cautious when looting abandoned caches. Every time you open or send an abandoned cache to the citadel, hostility is lowered by 15 points. Gain 40 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. Cannibalism. Rough. Ooh, tough choice. I'm not going to go for cannibalism because, hey, that's not how we roll. Hopefully not going to lose any villagers. Gain 1 villager every time you discover a new glade. Little bit tempting, but so is silent looting. I think we're going to go silent looting. A nice way to keep down hostility and so in essence be able to get a little bit more. Okay, yeah, so we are able to... We've increased global carrying capacity. Nice, we're getting salt and algae and vegetables already. We've almost finished our path, which means we will now also move on to some housing. Get down 6 housing to begin with. And we can choose our first orders. Woodcutters, we get objective. Oh, we can get some more lizards, a lot more meat. What is this? Lizard resolve. Yeah, we'll grab that. Deliver 1 ancient tablet. Complete 2 trade routes and deliver 4 packs of crops. I'm going to try and find an ancient tablet. Yeah, let's try and find an ancient tablet. Complete any 2 dangerous or forbidden glade events. We get extra copper, wildfire essence, and a chest of coal. Or deliver 5 packs of building materials. TikTok. It starts to basically get some housing down. Hopefully I should even be able to complete the lizard resolve near enough straight away. What do we have? We do have some fertile soil. That is fantastic. We'll get some berries down. That should very much help with future food. And then we have a small encampment and some more berries. I'm going to take one of you off that to help with building. Welcome the new people. That will get us a beaver. I very much want to go and do that. Then I get beavers guaranteed into the game. Put that down to 1. I want one more person to help with building, basically. Okay, nice. We have lizard resolve all gone and done. 2 more lizards. Some parts and some meat. They'll now start helping with building, and we are getting resolve through Harpy Resolve. Another building. We can increase the level of boots we can get, and we can get ourselves some training gear. That's not bad. Oh, we can start to get some coal. Carpenter get planks and tools and packs of luxury goods, or a herbalist camp. We don't need a herbalist camp at this point, so hopefully we won't need one. I mean, it's worse on bricks, but it does also allow us to start getting jerky and coal. I am going, I think, to pick the carpenter. Although, no, yeah, let's pick the carpenter. And let's also put down a makeshift post. Whoops, makeshift post is not the one I actually wanted. My bad. I wanted a crude workstation. Right, we'll keep the makeshift post for now. Let's just go and deactivate it, though. So I want 5 and 2 because I am going to go and check out the Weaver and Carpenter. No, wait, sorry, not you. One of each of you. Let's put you up to 8 because that's what I'm going to need for the Weaver. And then we also have the Brickyard, which will also cost me 8. And that will be pretty much you completely finished with, other than pipes, which I don't actually need at this point. We have an availability for a beaver house. Let's not go and grab that because that is... Put the beaver in there. That noise. Oh wow, we have reached hostility level 1 already. That is due to the number of villagers we have, I would mostly imagine. I suppose having an extra woodcutter, of course, doesn't help that either. I'm actually going to take out a woodcutter. There you go, back down to a 0. And of course my Strider port. Yeah, let's go algae. Let's chuck down some root. Select the blueprint. City buildings, start expedition. Let's maybe see if we can get something for services. Fortunately, all of our services are very different. However, we do double up on education, which is nice. So we'll hopefully get some scrolls and some education down. Strider, off he goes. We'll see him back in 3 minutes. And actually only want to get 5. Okay, we're gonna get 8 anyway, so. Okay, now stop making any planks. Because as soon as we get our carpenter, I'll stick you down here. As soon as we get our carpenter, we can stop producing. Cool, you can deactivate. And you can also come and sit over here in a corner for now. Although I think that might be me done with them. I need 8 and 8, so yes. You can actually disappear. Yes. Keep obviously the makeshift post. Start making some planks out of 5 instead of, I think it's 10. It's a horrible recipe. Planks. Ah, 8. Still, I'll take it. A good amount less. It's almost half. Ah, damn it! I didn't finish building the cloth. I'm an idiot. Get that back. Oh wait, it does say we hang on. I'm so confused. No, we make 2 cloth in 1 hit. That'll just be 1 person's worth of work. Did I not make the cloth? I could have sworn I made the cloth. Anyway, obviously not. Otherwise, I'd have cloth and I'd have built this already. We have 3 people not housed. Why'd you actually do it? Void glades except marked? Because, wow, you are getting very close. Okay, we're in our first storm. That's fine. That's why you're not making any flipping cloth, because you got the wrong recipes, the wrong thing selected. Expedition completed. We've gotten a tavern. Claim rewards. 25 coats, 25 coal, and a stamping die. We get better pipes. An algae, 8 vegetable. Start expedition. Oh, beaver house costs planks. Let's deactivate that for a second then. Let's hurry up and get this to cloth. Okay, now I'm going to deactivate you. And this time I'm just going to move it and leave it in the corner. And not be so presumptuous as to go and delete it and make a fool of myself. Let us... Plantation. Yep, I can get it all. Can I also... I can get it all from this side as well. I don't want plant fiber, thank you very much. Just berries. Oh, front page, please. Just plank. Thank you very much. Deliver goods. Get those planks all delivered, and then yes, we can start building some more things. Move you a smidge down. Gonna have to relocate you. Activate you. And also go and build... another one of you. This is clearly going to be a dangerous glade. That not so a dangerous glade. We also have room for a tavern. We'll get one of those shortly. Next, I want to grab in my weaver and wow, it's a very round-looking building, huh? My brickyard. Some pathing in there. We need Or I don't need to. I very much want to. Go and upgrade this. We're going to stick... I'm going to go for a barrel on every corner. That'll go and upgrade this to a level 2 hearth, which does give a 1 global resolve all round. And we're doing 8 planks. They're all going to be forced to be delivered very shortly. Alright, what have we got? Dewberry bush, large, small, fertile soil, wormtongue nest, large, coal vein, medium abandoned cache, a cobbler, which will of course help me grab a lot of shoes, which will be very nice, and an ancient shrine. That'll be the cobbler, that'll be the ancient shrine. Let's get that the right way around. Don't have tools, don't have crates. There's a shame. On the other hand... we can sacrifice. We did say 16 eggs. Over the ruins of the great civilization can have a great consequence. Because 5 random villagers. Well, let's get this done. 25 died, 10 packs of building materials, and 25 bundles of scrolls. Let's go and get this finished up. And we have another cornerstone. As long as the goods keep flowing, impatience grows 30% slower for 180 seconds every time you finish a trade route. A collection of architectural drafts from very early period in the Citadel's history. Unlocks the advanced blueprints for the Foragers Camp, Trappers Camp, and Herbalist Camp. But gathering speed is increased by 50% until you use at least 250 gathering node charges. Relatives of your villagers send gifts for treating their family members well. Get 40 water skins for every full reputation point obtained through High Resolve. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. It is now a trapper's camp. You're gathering from here. And then it was a... I believe forager's camp and herbalist camp. Which can do large nodes as well as small ones. But let's go and... sorry, let's deactivate that for the moment, actually. Let's go and get this sorted out. And would you look at this? Huge wormtongue nests. We'll be moving this down very shortly. Alright, and so let's keep things moving. You are back in 26 seconds. And you are also... going through 150 gathering node charges. Charges left 249. Mission complete. Our reward, claim rewards. Extra production 2 water skins along with dye and sea marrow. Very nice. Let's go and keep gathering services. And we are out of vegetables. We have plenty of reeds. Let's just keep it going. You start expedition. Whoops, we have... I'm going to grab another beaver. And we have more orders. Send 18 packs of crops to amount of goods produced in small farm, in plantation, and herb garden. So basically through any form of farming. Or fulfill the need for 30 jerky, and we get extra eggs made and some sacks of flour. I'm going to try for the 18 packs of crops, because that's very useful to me. Send 50 roots, or complete 5 trade routes and sell goods worth at least 15 amber. Are we gathering any roots? We're not really. Would be the problem. So we're going to go trade routes. We will try and send that to the Citadel. That's the Cobbler. Wrong one again. How are you guys doing? You're praying. 28 seconds left. I'm not 100% sure if it's a storm next or not, but we won't be far behind it anyway. So we do, however, have 3 people not in housing. We have 2 people in beaver housing, which is fantastic. We don't actually have any wood whatsoever. Our expedition is setting off. I think it is. Okay, we're into sunny season, and the ancient shrine has been solved. Back down to hostility level 1. Let's just create some fabric for now. And I thought the lizards, maybe because they were cooking things, might have a bit of a advantage. That's a good point. We don't actually have any clay. Oh, we do now, apparently. Where's that suddenly just gone and come from? That's all very confusing. Where did we just get clay from? Because I'm pretty sure we don't have any on the map. Oh, whoops. We need some people grabbing that. Go and stand a path. Okay, so we're getting some fabric and bricks online. I'll produce goods. Clay. Okay, we're apparently getting 20% chance of getting clay from reeds. Very interesting. Do not, however... Oh, we do finally have a bit of wood back. Go and grab another house. Not that we particularly have the builders to be doing this. Oh wait, we got some more builders. Well, hey, because they finished with this shrine event. Fantastic. Okay, these guys now have a path they can walk along. You in there. You can start chopping all this down. Oh no, wait, sorry. I don't want to salvage it anyway. I want to rebuild it. So I need 8 planks. Currently have 5. Right, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's go and... no matter where the trading post goes. May as well be pretty much out of the way. Let's put him on the coast. We are up to a level 1 hearth. Very easily go and upgrade to a level 2. Going to go and do... Oops, not a flower bed. That's not what I'm after. Park that I'm after. No suitable trees near the woodcutter's camp. There should be now. A trader has arrived already. Hello. Hello. We don't have any money, unfortunately. Wow, dye is worth nothing. That's a bit of a shock. Packs of building materials. Let's go and grab... $17 jerky. And... Wow, how are raw resources worth more than a finished product? That's a bit crazy. He's obviously trying to decide what I need the most. And how much he can get out of me for it. Wow, resolve is going down. Why is that dropping down to -10? Looming darkness? I suppose I get 4 from each thing, don't I? Well, that is quite bad. Although we've just gone and gotten 16 jerky, that should help with that. And education services is not found in the tavern. I can tell you that much. Go and rebuild this in a slow time. I'm in no rush. High hostility. But I wouldn't say it was high. It's just we need an extra little boost. Although again, that should come through jerky. So let's hold out. I think we'll be okay. However, on that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish the first YouTube episode there. The stream, of course, will continue. So for those of you joining us on YouTube, thank you very much, and I hope you will come back for the second episode. And until then, as per always, of course, we hope that you stay safe, happy, and healthy.